I'm from Turkmenistan. I'm a international master student at Istanbul Medeniyet University, and I conducted a research. I wrote a master's thesis, and this is my master's thesis outcome. Let me share my presentation. One
Yes,
minute.
please.
Okay. Yeah. Oh. Can you see?
Yes, we can see, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll just make it larger. Quite slow. So I conducted a research actually on the current models in higher education governance. I analyzed the current models of higher education governance models. If you have any more details, you can send me an email for this address. I can share you the full paper, or it will be open access in a few days as well. So yeah, again, you can get in touch with this email address, or Dr. Mustafa Kayal. You can also, yeah, we can get in touch about the details. Yeah,
Yes.
thank you. So this is the content of my presentation. First of all, I'm gonna talk about the rationale, and then purpose of my study, and Clark's triangle of coordination, Niels and Dobbin studies, and literature reviews, and methodology, findings and results. So the rationale was, as you said, also Dr. Nayera also mentioned some external factors that challenge the quality assurance as well. And here I have also environmental phenomena, such as the concept of widening the access to higher education, globalization, and enthusiasm for lifelong learning, and the issues on the freedom and accountability in higher education, and economic impacts have also been challenging the administrative staff of higher education, as well as affecting the quality of higher education. So we started from this in this direction to my research. The purpose of this study, actually, the main purpose of this research is to explore the current governance models of different representative higher education institutions from the different geographical regions of the world within the scope of 3 dimensions, which are the state, market, and academic oligarchy, according to Clark's triangle. I'll also show the Clark's triangle, and I'll comment on it a bit. My research questions are, I have 3 research questions. I analyzed governance models of 11 universities from different countries, and according to Clark's triangle. Actually, my research questions are these: how are the relations of the higher education institutions to the state and society in terms of Neal and Dobbin's models? Again, I will comment on these models. How is the institutional structure of the university? And the third research question was, how are the control and quality evaluation in the governance of the university? These research questions are quite holistic, because I need to complete the Neal and Dobbin's models to analyze in 3 dimensions, actually. So this is Clark's triangle. According to Clark, he believes that there is a coordination in the university governance between state authority, market, and academic oligarchy. Some countries are closer, have more tendencies towards the market. So market demands more from the universities. Some universities, as you see, have more tendencies to the state authority. They have a strong relationship with the state authority. And some of them are governed from the inside, from the academic oligarchy that he states. And Neal and Dobbin's study is a continuation of Clark's triangle, actually. And they provided this table to analyze governance models in 3 dimensions. Here the state-centered model, and they have their own criteria here, and market-oriented model and academic self-governance, which comes to the academic oligarchy in the Clark's triangle. So, as you see, the criteria state-centered in state-centered model, usually state is the dominant decision-making actor, and they have in their governance there are many state agencies, so they have strong connection with the state. And market-oriented model, on the other hand, is completely different. It's far away from the state authority, they state. And also, market-oriented model is also considered as the entrepreneurial universities. And academic self-governance, usually they scholars there, academicians are more active in the governance, they state. So I analyzed, according to these criteria, I analyzed 11 universities from 9 countries, which includes India and Qatar. I will just mention as well. So this is my methodology. My research method is qualitative research method, document analysis. I analyzed documents, and my sampling technique was maximum variation technique. I tried to maximize the variation, the differences among the among the universities, actually, among the institutions and case, which also allowed me to see the differences between the governance models here. And I chose it in according to 3 criteria. The criteria were main teaching methods of the universities and functions of the universities and geographical diversity of the universities. I focused on these 3 criteria. By the way, I chose more universities, but according to, because of lack of access for information, some of them have drawn off, taken down. My universities are these, actually. Here, University of Melbourne from Australia. This represents, in my research, this represents research incentive university as a function, and also it represents the Oceania's Australian universities as well, and Technical University of Munich from Germany, and Indian Institution of Science from India, Qatar University from Qatar, and I have 2 universities from Russia, which is the representative of its own geographical region and functions, and also it has an effect for especially USSR countries, Soviet Union countries. Again, nowadays also they are using this kind of model. You can say from my own country as well. And Moscow Institution of Physics and Technology Research Incentive University and Moscow State University and University of Cape Town. This is from the South Africa, education oriented and representative of the African universities here. And University of Health Sciences from Turkey. Actually, this is based on the health sciences, only gives education on health sciences, so it is unique from one side. And the Open University also is also unique because its teaching method is online. So I consider this as a representative of online distance education universities. Oxford universities and MIT from the UK and the United States respectively. Again, they are considered research-oriented universities. Here I had documents to be analyzed. I analyzed 11 websites, their official websites actually, and annual reports, strategic plans, bylaws. I focused on bylaws very much in this research, and their financial statements as well, where they get finance is also very important issue actually in the governance and quality assurance as well. So instruments for analysis, I created a table on Excel, and I archived the information here, and I analyzed it according to my information. I emerged some themes and did content analysis. These are parallel with the Niels and Dobbins criteria actually here. So these are my results. So for the first research question, how are the relations? Do they have strong relations actually? To know if they have strong relations or not, how are the relations of the higher education institution to the state and society in terms of Neil and Dobbins models? I'm sorry. I analyzed their mission, vision, and priorities to know their goals, future goals, and current goals, actually. And their resources, funding resources, where do they get support? So that was important to know, to understand the relationship. This continues here. And for my second research question, how is the institutional structure of the university? I want to know actually how their institutional structure, who is dominant in decision making. So I analyze their bylaws usually. For example, the University of Melbourne, the council is the most decision making body here. Or Senate in TUM, Technical University of Munich, or Indian Institution of Science, the visitor and the court, they are the main decision-making actors. So I analyze them as well. And my third research question was, how are the control and quality evaluation in the someone offered me, teacher, Dr. Mustafa.
Yes, please.
You can add it.
Evaluation. Yeah.
How are the control and quality evaluation in the governance of university? Actually, this is also related to quality assurance as well. And control and quality evaluation here, I focused on three criteria, which is also mentioned in Neil and Dobbins' table. I analyzed involving parties in the evaluation or control, and their focal points in control, and the frequency of evaluation. So you can see from here, University of Melbourne, the president of academic board is involving party in the evaluation and control, or is it evaluated by the state agency? So I just focused on the involving parties here, and their focal points. Do they evaluate? For example, research more, or education more, or others as well? And their frequency, how often they evaluate. I tried to find information on them. And I found out some of them get external evaluation from the external bodies. Some of them are from the internal bodies, from the state as well. So actually, it changes according to the governance and bylaws. Here are my results. The current governance models of the selected universities. So this table came out from the research, from the collected data. So as a result, actually here, state-centered model, I mean the universities which has more tendencies for state-centered model are, as you see, okay, all of them have, state, the effect of state, but some of them are farther away from the state. For example, TUM, it is very technical University of Munich. It is very far away from the state, more closer to the market. So in overall, we can say state-centered models are maintained by the Indian institution science, according to my analysis. Qatar universities, Moscow Institution of Physics and Technology, and University of Health Science from Turkey. And market-oriented models are maintained, used by the Open University, which focus on the marketization and try to, let's say, sell their education, let's say, knowledge. And Oxford University and MIT and TUM is also uses market-oriented model. And the others are governed in the academic self-governance models, which are the University of Melbourne, Moscow State University, and University of Cape Town, according to my results. So I think this is a continuation. For example, relations to the state and society, I put the universities in the places here. And I think that's all. Thank you for your listening, and that's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bayram.